Yo, what is going on, guys? It's boy Ace back with a brand new video on the channel, man. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look over the best Warzone settings for controller players. Not only that, for my PC players, I'm going to be showcasing the best graphic settings, audio settings. If you guys do need help with your settings, all right, you guys are having low FPS and whatnot, be sure to watch today's video. And if you guys do enjoy today's video, don't forget to drop a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. Turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss out on the best Call of Duty Warzone content, from class setups to settings and anything to do with Warzone, from news to tips. So firstly, I'm gonna start off with the controller settings just so we go over it, all right? And then I'm gonna go through the audio, graphics, and general settings. For all my controller players, I play on a default PS4 controller currently with a back button attachment. I have a Control Freak on the right thumbstick. I have a discount code for that if you guys are trying to cop some Control Freaks. They're probably the cheapest accessories to buy for your controller that improves your gameplay. Code is at checkout, controlfree.com. For the layout, I am using default flipped, so that means that I am shooting with both my R1 and L1. For the invert vertical look, that's set to disabled. All right, I don't know anyone who plays on inverted. If you do, you're crazy. For the dead zone, man, I'm gonna be showcasing a quick clip to explain the dead zone, all right, very specifically, because this changes for every single player. So let me play this clip. So explaining the dead zone setting, it's basically a counter for the controller stick drift. So every controller has different types of stick drift, and the best way to tell if your controller has stick drift or not, lower the dead zone all the way to 1. As you guys see right here, I have it set to 0.01. As you guys may see, my controller is moving by itself. I'm not touching it, all right? And open your minimap in a plunder or a Warzone match, and it moves by itself, all right? So what you want to do is you want to slightly increase it slowly. So now I'm gonna increase it to 0.03, and obviously, as you may see right here, it is still moving a little bit, all right, nothing too crazy. However, if I increase it to a 0.05, that should set it to the default basically, and my controller will not be moving on its own. As you guys may see, my controller is not moving. I'm zooming in on the minimap, nothing, it's solid until I move my own thumbstick. Start at a low point, obviously a 0.01, and you will find the perfect dead zone to run. Hopefully that dead zone clip did help you guys out. For the stick sensitivity, both horizontal and vertical, we are using the 6.6, and this is what a lot of pro players use, all right? I based it off that. I saw what most of the people were using. I tried 6.6 and it was just perfect, man. I used to play on 8.8 and 9.9. However, that is too fast for me and my aim overall was terrible. So if you're having trouble aiming, I really recommend lowering that sensitivity. It really does help out a lot. I would start off with 6.6 and then increase it if it's too slow. All right, just don't bump it up all the way to 10. Just go by 7, 8, 9. See what's comfortable for you. As I said, don't go based off my settings, just use it as a starting point. For the ADS multiplier for the low zoom, I'm using the 0.85, and the reason I use that, I don't like missing a lot of my shots. However, if you want to keep it at 1 is really good. Use the 0.85 as a starting point and either go lower or higher, however you want. For the high zoom, this is going to be for your sniper scopes. All right, I like the sniper scope to be a little bit faster just so I can flick on enemies really quickly. For the aim response curve, I am using dynamic, man. All right, don't use standard. A lot of people either use dynamic or linear. I'll put a quick explanation on both the dynamic and linear down in the comment section below. The linear helps out the newer players. All right, if you guys are on linear, have been playing COD for a while, it'll take a little bit to get used to dynamic. It's a little bit different. However, I overall think that it helps you out tremendously. For the vibration, you always want to turn off vibration. You don't want your controller moving in the middle of gunfights. It messes up your aim. So make sure to disable controller vibration. For the aim assist, you want to put that on standard, man. You don't want to go precision because it just slows down the aim assist, obviously, when the target is closer. So that means that your longer ranges gunfight won't have as much aim assist. So standard is the best thing. It slows down for both close range and long range distance gunfights. For the scale aim assist with FOV, I have that as disabled. I tested out both. I think that I play better with disabled on, in my opinion, but that all depends on the FOV. All right, this only works on PC, so all my console players, don't worry about these settings, man. For the weapon mount activation, we have both ADS and whenever you try to punch a person. All right, for the weapon mount exit movement, obviously enabled, just the same thing as entering it. Aim assist down behavior, I have as hold. You want to hold down either your back triggers or your front triggers for me. All right, weapon behavior is also hold, so that means holding a grenade, throwing a semtex. You could hold a grenade and cook it in your hand instead of just throwing it immediately. For the use reload behavior, you want to put that on contextual tap. That means that you don't need to hold to pick up things from the ground whenever you're looting. Armor plate behavior, I just have it as apply 1. Slide behavior is tap, so if you're trying to slide cancel, tap is the best thing for the slide behavior. And then if you're trying to up your game to the next level, man, you want to put auto attack sprint on. Man, this is what all the pro players use. This is what I switched to. I used to play on default. However, running auto attack sprint definitely changed the game for me. My movement went from basic, all right, to Joe, man. It's absolutely insane. However, that is it for all the controller settings, man. We're gonna be going over the audio settings currently, all right? And for the audio mix, I'm rocking the boost high, and it just helps out, man. The boost high, you could hear those footsteps from a distance. You could hear which direction they're coming from. All right, a lot of people either use the boost high or boost low. However, don't use boost, midnight mode, or home theater. Just use either the boost high or boost low. Try them out and see which one works for you best. Master volume 100%. Obviously, the music, I don't like hearing the music. Dialogue 100, effects 100%. Juggernaut music, obviously I have that disabled. I don't really care. And hit marker sounds, you can put Modern Warfare, all right, or the classical one. I like the Modern Warfare one better. Going over the graphic settings, these are mostly for my PC players. So, you know, console players, I don't really think you have a lot of these. Full screen borderless as my display mode, because obviously I stream every single day over on Twitch, AysTV_. Make sure you come check me out if you guys want to be a part of my gameplays. I play with subscribers, followers, and whatnot. Render resolution, I am playing on 1080p. All right, aspect ratio, I have that on automatic, whatever my PC and whatnot monitor set it to. VSync, have that disabled. Custom frame rate, here are my custom frame rates. All right, and then for my NVIDIA highlights, you want to have that disabled. Low latency is disabled also. Gamma display, you want to have the 2.21. Streaming quality, I have that on normal. Texture resolution is normal. And these all depends on your specs, obviously, for your PC. If you don't have like a newer card, I would put that on low. But these are like the best. I pulled like around 140 FPS. If you guys want to see bullets, spray paints, you have that enabled. However, that distracts a lot of people. So if you get distracted, have that on disabled. And then for the map resolution, we have that on normal. Shadows, we have that disabled. Particle lighting, we have that on low. Ray tracing, disabled always. It really takes a lot from your PC. So always have ray tracing disabled. Ambient, you want to have that disabled. SSR, you want to have that disabled. Filmic strength, have that set to 0, man. Have that set to 0, bro. Anti-aliasing, we have the SMAA1X. All right, for the depth of field, we have that disabled. You don't want to see the blurriness. You want everything to be sharp, so have that disabled. And weapon motion blur, world motion blur, you want to have that disabled. I see a lot of beginner players, man, have that enabled, man, and it really messes you up, especially when you rock those higher sensitivities. All right, you can't really see whenever you're turning left and right quickly. If an enemy's sitting in a corner, you're gonna miss him. So trust me, change it to disabled and you will notice a massive difference. Filmic grain, we have that 0. Dynamic resolution is disabled. Hopping into general, a lot of these are PC only, but obviously in-game input, you could choose between mouse and keyboard, both on console and PC. Field of view for my PC players, I'm rocking 110. I think 120 is way too much. You can't really see anything from a distance really well. So I think 110 is just perfect. You see a lot around you. Plus you can see from those long range distances. Brightness depends on your monitor. HUDs is 100%. Colorblind type, I have that disabled. Texture streaming disabled. And the minimap shape, man, trust me, a lot of people have this set as circle. You want to switch it to a square. It gives you more radius. You can see more on your minimap as you could compare between these two images in front of you. Rotation's on, obviously. And then a lot of this is depending on you, whether you want profanity filters and whatnot. But that is all I have for you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys found this video beneficial, make sure you drop a big thumbs up on today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. It really does help out the channel on our way to 10,000 subscribers. And as I said, man, I'm sorry for the lack of videos. I was a little bit sick. I'm feeling better though. We're back with the banger videos. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.